Hi, kids. I thought I had some lag there for a minute. Oh, can you see my hanger back there? Welcome to the Late Night Picture Show. I'm your host, Murph the Clown. My camera seems kind of short tonight. There we go. Tonight, we're stepping into the 80s with a double feature. In fact, one of these movies, it's what? July 3rd. Yeah, I'm pre-filming. We're not coming to you live here on the Late Night Picture Show. We have to record this crap and then upload it next week. So you already got Assignment Outer Space and Warning from Space. This week, we're not going to space. We're going to the 80s. Whoa. This is Re-Animator. Herbert West has a good head on his shoulders and another one on his desk. H.P. Lovecraft's classic tale of horror, Re-Animator. It will scare you to pieces. This is that really tall style of movie poster writing that they love so much. That's kind of hard to read. Let's see, we got Bruce Abbott, Barbara Crampton. Oh, we know her. We follow her on Twitter. And maybe Instagram. David Gale, Robert Sampson, and Jeffrey Combs as Herbert West. We're not going to go into the rest of that. Re-Animator, 1985, Empire Pictures. Yeah, 1985. That's the year I turned 20. Probably later in the year. Directed by Stuart Gordon. And I just read to you who stars in this thing. An intense, and I mean intense, foreign medical student, Herbert, transfers to an American school where he moves in with a local student and immediately starts ruffling feathers. I got nothing fancy this week. I had that half-gallon of scotch, and I need that bottle out of my kitchen. It's taken up too much space. Herbert's roommate, Dan, and his girlfriend, Megan, start to suspect something is amiss when Dan's cat disappears, and they find it in Herbert's room. Its body, that is. Just found it that way, he says. But the cat doesn't stay there for long. Dan hears a ruckus down in the basement, I believe, like down here. I got a secret lab right over there. Actually, it's just my dad's tool bench. Dan hears a ruckus and finds Herbert in his basement lab. Kind of like mine. Wrestling with the cat. You heard me. from here, Dan is drawn into helping Herbert with his experiments. As unlikely as that sounds, Dan is kind of suckered in. Let's just say Dan's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay. I know it's hard to believe, but next, we must try the experiment on a human. You didn't know that was coming, right? Well, how about Megan's dad? Okay. I didn't write a lot on this one, but that's okay. Things don't get better from here. As Herbert beheads a professor he despises, and suddenly he's on the defensive as the professor's head orders his body around in an act of vengeance, doing his bidding, attacking Herbert, having his way with Megan, or trying to have his way with Megan, his endless corpse, whom he's had the hots for since she was 3, apparently. I wrote here. I don't know what that's about. Can Herbert help Dan put right what's gone so wrong? Is it even possible at this point? Okay. I had forgotten how good this movie was. All right. It's gory, surprising, campy, and funny. And this time, it's funny on purpose. I don't know how faithful this was to Lovecraft's story. I don't really remember. I know I've read it. I've read all of Lovecraft, but on the big screen here, this was a real thrill ride in 1985, up there 30 feet high. As Joe Bob says, as God intended. A fun walk down memory lane today. Well, not today, but when I wrote this a couple of years ago. Not hard to see why it gains such a cult following. And yes, Re-Animator does have a cult following. How about 5 rings for Re-Animator? It's a 5-ring circus here on the Late Night Picture Show. Feature 1. Now coming right up, we have another feature from 1985. And I already tipped you off about July 3rd. So stay tuned. Or join us back. These are separate episodes. So let's all go to the lobby and make ourselves one of those Peace Go old fashions like last week. See you in a minute, kids.